Right. Hi everybody, I'm sorry we've not been doing videos. Well, I don't know when the last time you saw me was. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I really apologize for that. But I have shorter hair now. It's beautiful and glorious and I love it very much. I'm sorry we haven't been uploading videos very much because, you know, Mariah's been sick and we've had school and it's just hard to get these videos uploaded. As our first video back, hopefully for a little while, I have decided to do a thing that Alex Carpenter has been doing lately. I wandered around my room. I have 3 bookshelves. 1, 2, way back there, and 3, along with a few books scattered around my room. Now, I just randomly chose 3 books from my 3 bookshelves, 2 of them from that shelf over there with the light on it, and the other one with my lamp and the insanity behind me. And these are the 3 that I ended up with. All 3 of them are from a series, so let's start with Chronicles of Vladimir Tod. This is a very beautiful book. This is the 5th book in the series, and it is the last book, and it is definitely the saddest book. Up until the 7th book in the Harry Potter series, this was the saddest book I had ever read. It's the 5th book. It's called 12th Grade Kills. It's a really good series. The first book is called 8th Grade Bites. It's about a teenage vampire who has been born this way, and his parents were killed in a fire when he was little. He is able to go to school like a normal human being. He has to wear sunscreen all the time. He has to put on a huge layer of it before he goes to school, and he has to put it on at lunch. And his parents used to bring him blood that his aunt would get from the hospital when he was at school. But now they're dead, and he's living with his aunt who used to bring him blood to drink. Really good book. It's basically just, you know, this kid, this teenager who has to, you know, go through these battles with being a vampire, and it's really good, actually. The second book I chose was From Darkness 1. It is the 3rd book in a trilogy, and therefore the last book in said trilogy. It's called the Blood of Kings trilogy. The first book is By Darkness Hid. The 2nd book is To Darkness Fled, and the 3rd book is From Darkness 1. It's about this boy who is a stray, a bastard child, more or less. He has no parents, and he has no family, and he serves this castle. And basically, he finds out a certain thing about himself. You'd have to read the book to understand. And he has to go through this entire journey to banish the darkness from his home country. After his parents were murdered, half of the country was consumed in darkness. He has to go through this world, and he has to spread Christianity, the belief in one God, to banish this darkness from his home. The author, who lives near where I do, and I actually know her, she's absolutely amazing. She is Christian, and she made these novels more or less Christian, but they are very good, and the Christian parts are very subtle. So if, you know, if you don't want to read something Christian, just avoid this, but it's pretty subtle, so it's really good. It's very good. You should definitely read. Next book. The 3rd book I chose off of that shelf behind me is Angels and Demons by Dan Brown. It is a glorious book. I read this book twice in 2 days. It looks like a really thick book, but, you know, the type is like that, if you can see that. It's pretty big type. And I have this one part where it just, you know, splits open, but it is a extremely good book. I don't want to, you know, gesture with the books, so I just put them down. It is the first adventure of Robert Langdon, a professor from Harvard University, and he is called to the Vatican in Rome to investigate these purported Illuminati signs. the Catholic Church receives an anagram of the word Illuminati. It's a word that can be read upside down as well as right side up. And they're actually really pretty words. They're made kind of calligraphy-like, and they're beautiful. Has to try to dispel these thoughts of the Illuminati in Rome as a new pope is being elected, and it's really an interesting mystery type novel, and it does give these kind of fictional, but some of them are real, fictional insights into the Illuminati and the Catholic religion. And it's really a well-written book. Dan Brown is a great author. I suggest reading The Da Vinci Code, which is the first book he wrote. This is a prequel to that. And then also Lost Symbol and the last book in the Robert Langdon series that has been written, Inferno. And they're all really, really good books. So I suggest you read these. Of course, I suggest you read all of these books because they are really beautiful, really, really well written. Especially From Darkness 1. It is one of my favorite trilogies ever, and it will remain that way. So Christmas is coming up, so I do believe a change of clothes is in order. Yep, I have a white glittery Santa hat, and I enjoy it. Have a great holiday season, guys. I will see you guys, I'm not quite sure when, but Mariah, I'll see you at school tomorrow. Bye!